Surprised and jubilant. I really didn't expect to be offered the choice, but when one was, it became obvious that there really was only one choice as a voter, and went for leave. Yes, Lionel, apart from the usual differences of opinion with people in my social circle, which is a given, really, a close family member decided that I was no longer a member of the family because of my opinions about Brexit, and that they were no longer going to talk to me. It saddens me that such a minor thing can come between close family members, but it's not my choice. So yes. Yes. Many things. About the country as a whole, it's difficult to say. I live in this metropolitan bubble here in London. But yes, what's that saying? Opinions are like arseholes. Everyone's got one. It's although obviously with Brexit affecting everyone, and in London more arrivals from EU and other foreign countries, the it's made me realise just how far the left is up their own orifice, and how they managed to make a 180-degree turn from the TUC lobbying against EU entry or common market entry in 72, 73, to have the left arrayed as the pro-European choice was surprising, to say the least, but there you go, everyone's entitled to change their opinion. It's taught me something about my friends. Most of them aren't bothered one way or the other. Some are, but we're able to carry on being friends with that. What's it taught me about the UK? As I said, it's difficult because I tend to, as I live and work in London, what I have noticed is that when I have gone, that most people in the outside of London are less obsessed about it than Londoners. As I said, maybe that's because they're full British citizens. What has it taught me? What has it taught me about the UK? That's about it, really. No. It's an issue. It's not an overwhelming issue. I think the people with whom it is a big issue, like the Irish Premier Varadkar, the Irish border is the Irish border, as Spike Milligan memorably said. It was like a drunken snail wandering across a map. It's a strange piece of history, and I really don't think it's a deal breaker for our union. It is complex. It is complicated by the British and Irish shared political situation in Ireland, and the long history of both of those. But no, it didn't cross my mind when I voted. Yes, I think the United Kingdom is a goer, and I would be sad to see, as someone of Scottish blood and ancestry, to see Scotland go scurrying back into the EU. So, yes. I can see how it can fail, yes, and I would be sad and embarrassed to go back to the EU at some time in the future with cap in hand going, oh, sorry, we made a terrible mistake. I personally don't think that will happen. I think we're very well placed as an independent trading nation off the coast of France, as we have been for thousands and thousands of years previous to that. When you say a failure, I would link that back to what I believe was a national failure, a crisis of confidence somewhat in the late 60s and very early 70s, with our accession to the common market as it was then, which I have no qualms about the common market at all. It's a good thing. It was a good thing. It's the EU that I'm again. There was the airport project was cancelled. Large road building projects were cancelled. There just seemed to be a misstep in our progress as a nation, and I think very much that has come back to bite the EU basically, and we oh, sorry, what's the question I was going to
it was about Brexit failing.
Brexit failing, yes. I don't think Brexit will fail. I think, as I said, we're very well placed. Where I'm happy that we're going forward with the Commonwealth, that we had to very precipitously cut our trade deals with when we joined the EU. And we can now, the Commonwealth has been thriving while we were in the EU, and we are welcome back to go forward together. As I said, when we were offered the referendum, I don't keep a close eye on politics, and I was, as I said, surprised and happy to be given the choice. So then, any large project is going to have winners and losers. It might be that the losers were the winners previous to our departure, but as Thatcher said to my intense disgust at the time, you can't make an omelette without breaking eggs, and it seems we'll have to break some eggs when we make our Brexit omelette. Ecstatic. It's been a journey, as the BBC likes to say. I'm annoyed by a lot of Remainers' attitude that anyone who wants to Brexit is a knuckle-dragging, drooling racist. As a libertarian, there was only one choice, and I remain with that. I'm happy with that. I look forward to the future. I think it's going to be interesting and exciting while the EU basically descends into a massive sea of regulation, which is its habitat, and we will be less so. We are now no longer bound by those, and I look forward to a less regulated future.